Okay, welcome, ladies and gents. This is more of kind of a business update, right? With how I'm doing with e-commerce, is I kind of just had a limited belief that broke, right? And this limited belief was simply, I mean, it's taking all the, it's taking all the advices and talking to people that are doing bigger numbers on what they're doing. And there's multiple people in this range, right? You have the snipers, and you have the people that are just firing shots, right? They're just testing, and then something hits, right? And I was thinking about spending all this time onto one product and just trying to hit that sniper shot, right? But when I realized if I want to see more results faster and better, right? And it's mostly I have to do more quality tests more times a week just to get those reps in, because all of business is, especially with e-commerce, it's just in how many reps you can get better than the other person. And so before, it would take me maybe 2 weeks to get all the market research done and everything like that, but I can speed up this process so much faster simply by putting all this data that I have into ChatGPT and helping it write my scripts and then promote it through ads that way. And so at least I can get most of this done within 3 days instead of it would take me a week to 2 weeks, right? So that's kind of the approach I'm taking, because before I'm kind of doing is like, I see one product and then I just fucking try to shoot it, right? But that's not really, I've been trying that, and I would spend more money on those tests, but I noticed that I would get better results with products that I find within the same week, and the next day, or if I define it 1 week, then the next day I would run it and I would get more sales and everything doing it that way. So I mean, that's just a little update for you guys, but I'm going to start doing that a lot more. So every time, it's just right now, also talking about burnouts with a lot of entrepreneurs, is that people do sprints very fast, right? But they never take a time to rest for that sprint. Now there is a topic that I was just watching that was really, that was very fruitful for the thought. And it's kind of, you want to have a goal set. So for example, for this whole month, you just want to fucking sprint. You want to go all out, work 16-hour days, 24-hour days, not fucking sleep, and do that. You can do that for 1 month, but at the end of the month, you should have a goal or a checkpoint. And the checkpoint can either go sit down, go have a nice dinner, go on vacation for maybe a day or two or a couple days, and just don't focus on work. Take your rest, take your breather, and then put back on the running shoes and just keep running, right? But that's kind of where I'm at, because I would always sprint. I would always get these days crunched up, and all these days just keep going, and I would feel shitty when I'm not really productive on days, right? And like, that's what I'm thinking today. I'm not really that productive because I finished all my work last night and I want to do more work, but I already looked at more products, already did some market research on stuff that I can do next, but none of this is going to move the needle forward that I needed it to, because I did the actions that I needed for the needle to be moved forward, which was the last night. And so today I'm kind of just taking the day to do more brainless activities, right? So record content for the brand and doing more stuff like that, just reading and just getting my knowledge better to kind of refill my battery so that I can do another sprint. So always take these days just for yourself, just so you can simply refill your battery, refill your mind, and not be burnt out, because that's how burnout happens to most people, is they simply just run for too long and they don't have a point to stop and simply just take a breather. I'm not saying take a fucking 3-month vacation, but take a day or two just for yourself and do stuff that you want to enjoy. Like, if you're really fitness and you don't really eat that shitty, take a day and go eat shitty, go get some fucking crumble cookie, or like go get some ice cream. But days of rest are important no matter what. Like if you're religious, right? It's in the beginning with Adam and Eve, they first were resting. Right? That's what they did. That's what the first section that they were doing was resting. And then next was simply building the garden. He set expectations and everything like that. But there's a reason you have to rest, and then you work, and then you rest, and then you work. That's what you should do, and do sprints. Or you can do a marathon, and you can work a little bit less, but not sprint, but you're preparing for the long run more, and you're still doing the actions every day that you need to. So anyways, here's a little update for you guys, and I hope this helps, and ciao.